Sometimes it's hard to forget, or I do forget, that I used to be a prison officer working with criminals, some quite serious ones, renowned, well known. A lot of them lads I speak to this day, you know, they've got in touch with me, I speak to them, done interviews, videos and the like. I suppose people would say they were real criminals, and then there's last night's absolute farce. So, British politics, I am a working class lad, I don't claim to know everything. So I'll explain what happened in our parliament in the simplest terms as I understand them last night. The SNP, Scottish National Party, had an opposition day, which doesn't happen very often. So they tabled a motion, or whatever it's called, to have a debate on something that is nothing to do with this country. Nothing at all. Yeah, it's something that people are fearful of talking about or expressing a view on. And that's Israel, Palestine, Hamas and the Gaza Strip. The Houses of Parliament were full. Standing room only. Let's have a look, or not have a look literally, but let's have a look quite recently what the House of Parliament were like when we were discussing British, i.e. our own border security. Any clues? Fucking empty. Count the MPs on one hand. Our own security, fucking empty. Something that is a long way away, far away, and nothing to do with us. We had them all there, didn't we? People grandstanding and virtual signalling. So this debate, Scottish National Party, it was hijacked by the Labour Party. Something very dodgy about this. They put forward an amendment. So as a sort of, shall we say, peacemaker in our British Parliament, we have a Speaker of the House. Lindsay Hoyle, this guy were called. He was at one point a elected member of the Labour Party. This guy is there to sort of keep the peace, and they are supposed to be non-prejudiced. Ha 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 ha. How we laughed. So this amendment through the back door, literally, he proposed something, then he left the building, as it were. The House was in uproar. He could have put them all in clown suits. It hijacked the SNP's day. Lots of virtual signalling. Saved the Labour Party possibly some very embarrassing walkouts, maybe resignations from both the front bench, i.e. the opposition party main contenders, and the backbenchers. Like I say, I don't claim to understand British politics, but what happened was not the norm. It was a disgrace. It was rowdy. Dress them all in fucking clown suits. Standing room only, talking about something that is not something we can do anything about. Whatever they'd have voted for a ceasefire or whatever, yeah, it makes that much fucking difference. Our own border security, tumbleweed. What about grooming gangs? Talking about grooming gangs. One lone speaker. Tumbleweed again, nobody there. They don't give a fuck. Do you know, for me, the money they get, the expenses, they should be there for everything. They should be made to attend. If they don't attend, you take money off them. They're fucking criminals. Let's talk about the baying mob outside now, started in the afternoon. You know, majority from a certain religion and cultural background. And then you've sort of got the white British freedom fighters amongst them. Some extremism, supporting terrorism, flying banners, two-tier policing that we've done nothing about. White British male, English flag, Union Jack, happy to arrest you. Preaching the gospel, reading the Bible in public, happy to arrest you. It's a scandal. Here's the other thing, that Baying mob now is becoming more extreme in its actions. People are now fearing for the safety of the people in clown suits, the MPs. The Labour Party is concerned that by their inaction, or if they don't show support for certain minorities and religions, then there will be a backlash in the community. Whether you support the clowns who are real criminals, you know, the things they claim for in life, topping up their wage, not attending their place of work. Whether you support them or not, they shouldn't feel threatened. They should be able to enter the Houses of Parliament and leave in complete safety. The police now are somewhere in the middle by their inactions. They've allowed this mob to take the streets. I believe the police at a higher level are fearful. I'd like somebody from our security intelligence forces to speak about what's going on, see how they feel, see whether our country is a safe place to be for MPs. Because we've already got mobs turning up en masse, intimidating people at their homes. Other ethnic minorities in this country at their places of worship and the like. British citizens, people who were born here, second generation, maybe have something only in history or bloodline, something to do with what's happening. Israel, Palestine, Gaza, Hamas. But they're being targeted and they feel unsafe. Extremism, alive and kicking in Britain. Get branded racist for saying things like that. For having beliefs like that. I know it's going dark. Been a busy day for me. I felt I couldn't, as it were, continue my evening without mentioning this clown world we are living in. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks for coming. God bless you all. I'll see you.